Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the latest edition of Big Dumb Monsters. I am Chris.
And I'm Nick.
And this week you know what? I can't polish this up. We're watching Leprechaun in the Hood. It's not an enjoyable movie.
Sucks so
It's
bad.
bad, yeah. Still not as bad as Deathbed. I would say a shade higher than Ghoulies.
Yeah.
But
It's a better group watch than Ghoulies would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, yeah. We mentioned this a couple times, but it's probably best to have a couple drinks, maybe sit around with a couple people and just riff on this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an experience, man. It's an experience.
It just sucks.
Yeah. So here we go. We're talking about Leprechaun in the Hood.
Happy St. Patty's Day, motherfuckers.
My story with Utica Club begins like in my mid-20s. We used to go to the Lark Tavern happy hour like religiously every Friday.
Yeah.
And by happy hour, I mean we'd get there when happy hour was in progress, but like I would go straight from work. So
That's at like 6 o'clock maybe?
No, I'd go straight from work, so I'd be there like 4:45.
Oh, okay.
And then we'd just stay till like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
yeah. And at that time, like this wasn't even happy hour pricing. This was just normal Utica Club pricing. It was $2 a pint.
Yeah.
So I would put down a lot of Utica Club pints.
That was my PBR days.
Yeah, and then like 8 or 9 hours of sitting at the bar.
Yep. Those were my Black Bear days.
Yeah.
But I would go on 2-for-1 pint night. So a $2 pint turns into a $1 pint.
Yeah. So yeah, I think happy hour Utica Clubs were like $1.
Yeah, so you walk in with $20 and you stumble out.
Slam it down in the bar. I'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Just send some mozzarella sticks and some wings like in an hour, and then like 2 hours
They
later.
just slide them down the bar.
Yeah.
If I catch them, I'll eat them.
If I'm passed out, just make sure they hit my face. We do have Utica Clubs queued up.
Yeah.
We are currently drinking Left Hand Brewing Company White Russians, which are okay.
I'm not angry that I'm drinking it, but I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't really have that much flavor.
Yeah, I could use a little more white, a little more Russian,
Yeah.
a little less of the normal like stout taste. But the normal stout taste isn't bad, so it's good. It's just like,
but it's
expecting a little something
it's a
else.
white stout. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, white stout. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. Huh. But hey, it's 8.9% alcohol by volume. It's got a 20 on the IBU scale. So.
International Beer Units?
No, it's like a bitterness scale.
Oh yeah, I think we've talked about this before. Actually. Yeah,
so the lower the number, the less bitter it is. And I'm not gonna jam one of these to like quench my thirst or anything, but
yeah, I mean, like, I don't think I could drink another one of these.
not today.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I had a banana bread pudding beer. What a 4-pack of those. I drank 2. That was enough.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of that banana funk on the ass end of the flavor. But
Yeah, I don't know if bananas and beer.
it really wasn't bad. It was just different.
All right. Yeah, last night I just did this little while ago. I had a Brown's oatmeal stout, which is
So good.
so good. As you can see, we're avoiding talking about the movie.
This movie was painful to fucking watch.
What the fuck is wrong with us? Seriously.
Some sort of sadism, I think.
Yeah. I again, to steer away from this fucking horrible movie, we are recording this like in the daytime, which is different for us.
Yeah.
But also in a snowstorm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. My normal commute to the studio is maybe 20 minutes, It took me like 45 to get here today.
Yeah, it's slow going. And then I had gone out earlier this morning. Well, I will say I did when I woke up today. I did not know the theme of the day would be masochism. I decided because I finished a game I was playing last night. I'm like, I'm gonna go out, trade this in, I wanted to get Elden Ring. Even
Was
though
it Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes, which is
Tsushima.
fucking awesome. I cannot recommend that game enough.
Yeah.
The ending is pretty intense, pretty emotional.
Nice.
Really, really good game. So I'm like, I living in the Northeast my entire life. I can drive in the snow, no fucking big deal.
Yeah.
So I go out in a snowstorm to get a game that is known to be just punishing on the player.
Yeah.
It is just an experience in pain and misery. And then I came home and I watched Leprechaun 5 in the Hood, which was also an experience in pain and fucking punishing misery.
Yeah. Any movie that starts off with Ice-T with an afro wig is cartoonish.
And then, that's not even to...
That's not the cartoonish part of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not even... That's a small detail in the cartoon tableau that they have set for us here.
Motherfucker starts pulling weapons out of it.
They signify it as the 70s. Not only they show Ice-T's platform shoes, they have afros with picks in them.
Yeah.
And then the Shaft theme song is playing as, the score in the background.
Waka, 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 waka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Right away, they're letting us know off the bat that this is
the 70s.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with Ice-T pulling a baseball bat out of his afro.
He pulls a goddamn baseball because he pulls a switchblade out first.
All right,
That's
maybe
okay,
he's got
I'll
a clip in there.
But he pulls out and not a full size baseball bat, but
no, it's a sawed off
one of those bat day Shea Stadium bats they give you. Like a riot bat basically.
It's a baton. Yeah. It's made for assault.
Just pulls it out it's a good, I would say, probably 2.5 feet long. Not hideable in an afro.
No. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made this movie. And now, I watched this last night, and I was laying in bed, and I turned on the movie, and I'm watching the movie, and I'm hating myself.
Yeah.
Every fucking moment. Well, we've watched technically worse movies.
Yeah. This is maybe in our scale of shit, I would say this is probably the third worst we've ever done.
It's pretty fucking bad. Yeah. It's laughable bad. I'll watch it again with a group.
Yeah.
It's
not
that
painful bad.
It's that kind of bad.
Deathbed.
Oh no, I'm done with Deathbed. I've seen it twice. I'm done with it. But this, you could get a crew together, throw down some beers, and just share in your misery. Yeah.
Yep.
Because everything that's going on in this movie is just really easy to make fun of.
Bad writing, not great acting, just stereotypes galore.
Okay, so is it me, or does all of the dialogue in this movie feel like skits from 90s rap albums?
Yeah, the in-between
songs. You remember the skit?
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, we gonna go get this money. What? Excuse me.
You know what I want to hear? I want to hear that Wu-Tang. I will cop to this fact. I owned almost every bit of almost the outfit that what's his name is wearing, the DJ dude. With the navy sweater vest with the white t-shirt underneath and
my God.
The jean. I owned that and wore that in public in college.
Now you have to go back in time because this is
2000.
This is the year 2000.
Yeah.
Shit was different. Okay.
That shit was in style then.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
But it was in style. Oh my God. Postmaster P.
The worst fucking the one guy even.
So I'm delivering a positive message.
Yeah. Oh God, they're like,
How about
they're
you?
so bad.
How about you deliver me from this movie?
I mean, like on paper, I should agree with you, but your music makes me want to punch you.
This is. There's no way that a white guy didn't write all these rap lyrics.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean,
and I'm not talking like Eminem's a white guy, he can rap.
No, not a white guy who can rap. No. Like some like probably like studio writer who's been like in a basement, like in like the backlot of whatever.
I bet you the guy that wrote this movie wrote the rap lyrics.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Actually, again, it is almost as if we have a movie database housed on the internet.
Oh my! Oh, we're hitting this already.
Right. There's a team. Oh, okay. So this is a. He probably made the original, Mark Jones.
Oh yeah. He made the original.
William Wells.
You know they go back to the hood.
Yeah.
In 2003.
All right. Maybe this rabbit hole isn't worth exploring.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh God.
Fuck all this. So you know what was like really fucking atrocious?
This movie?
Yeah, this whole fucking movie. Yep.
The Jimi Hendrix guitar. This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And not only like is the story just like dumb, all right, that's semi-believable. But when the first guy calls them out on it, they go to another store and use the same story without changing it up.
Yeah.
Like the guy says, Jimi Hendrix died in 1970. Like,
yeah.
They use the same story with 1971 at the next shop.
Yeah. It's like it completely unnecessary to go to the second place because you're using the same joke a second time. Like, one and done is fine. Just get it over with. I don't know. It's a way to introduce that character, I guess. But then you don't give a shit. Like,
yeah, I
didn't give a fuck about anybody in this movie. I didn't even give a fuck about the Leprechaun in this movie.
No, yeah. This was
You've seen the first one, right?
I've seen the first one. I think it's the only one of these movies I've seen.
Kind of a serious horror movie. Like, obviously, the idea of a leprechaun is silly.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a serious in tone movie. Like, this is just a fucking joke.
Yeah, this series, like, definitely went the way of, like, Nightmare on Elm Street, where it just ends up being a parody of itself. I mean, the one before this is, the one in space. So, like, if you're, by horror movie terms, that's usually the end of the road.
Yeah.
Like, that's, when you're clearly out of ideas, like...
Send them to space.
And, like, what do we do after that? Fuck. I don't know. Put them in the hood.
Yeah, what fucks up this whole entire movie timeline, though? This movie.
Yeah.
Because he is trapped as a stone, like a fucking statue, in the 70s. This is the year 2000.
Yeah, while the events of the first movie take place, like, in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Unless he's supposed to be, like, a different leprechaun.
They don't make that distinction.
But then why would you still have Warwick Davis doing it with the same makeup, with the same outfit? Like,
yeah. I thought to myself, like, Ice-T knows that he comes back to life once you take the necklace off of him, like,
yeah.
And just by, like, complete happenstance, how he happens to go back to stone, like, in the 70s, in the prequel, not the prequel, the preface prologue. There we go.
Yeah. Act 1.
Yeah. And, like, as soon as he turned back to stone, wouldn't you either A, smash the statue, or B, like, encase the statue in concrete and, like, dump it in the fucking ocean somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense. No, let me put him in a glass box and put him in my office.
Yeah, a glass and wood box that, like, I got at, like, a Pier 1 import, like, on clearance.
Yeah.
And then, just have him in my office with, like, a box of, like, Krugerrands and the gold doubloons. Like,
oh, fuck, this movie's so bad.
He seriously has, like a pirate treasure chest in his office with, like, necklaces and gold coins.
Yeah, well, that's the leprechaun gold.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's why it's there. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. Still stupid.
I'd have sold that shit.
Yeah. Over 20 some odd years.
Yeah.
Oh God, I got distracted a couple, like, towards the end of this movie because I was laughing at something I came up with myself. Because they're playing the flute at that big, rap competition.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
Yeah.
And like...
Well, hold on. Like the flute at a rap competition or rap competitions?
Rap competition. Well,
those were a thing.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But like...
More of an 80s thing, though.
I want to see them form a hip-hop group, a flute-based hip-hop group, possibly Egyptian-themed, called Flute in Common. I don't know why that popped into my head. I could not stop thinking about it for the rest of the movie.
Probably because it was more entertaining than the movie. Everybody is a terrible actor in this movie. Like, Ice-T was bad in this movie. I don't know what the fuck happened.
He's been in good movies. Like, he's in New Jack City. Like,
previous to this, he was in great shit.
Yeah.
He's in Johnny Mnemonic. He's in Tank Girl.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, and he was a good actor in those. Like, in this, he's just like, I'm a 70s blaxploitation pimp character. And that's all I'm going to do.
And then he's just dressed like 90s Ice-T, like with the pimp outfit.
Yeah. This is probably his real clothes.
I was thinking that. I honestly was. Oh, it's so horrible.
Yeah. This is before he was on Law and Order. This is 2000. So this is back when Ice-T was still like street cred Ice-T.
Yeah, when he's still mainly known as like a rapper.
Yeah.
I would say now he's probably more known as an actor.
I guess so. Unless you're really into like Body Count, which the last album they put out was fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't know if you are down with the Body Count.
No, I don't think I could name a single Body Count song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh man.
Well,
Flute in Common. Just think of it.
He's got his headlights turned off. He's got his shotgun sawed off.
Yeah.
He's about to bust some shots off.
There you go.
About to dust some cops off. Body Count's amazing. This movie sucks.
Yeah, I like the positive rap. Like,
I can watch it. I don't want to watch it. Like that DJ character. I forget his fucking name. He's terrible.
He is the worst.
I think he's a stand-up comic or something.
Maybe. I did the better known as. Like, I didn't even notice. Like, there was somebody like, is this him? And I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
And like they weren't really anything
I don't
significant.
know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And all the dialogue is like, you can tell that they are upping the like hood inflection on everything that they're saying.
Yeah.
And that's not the way they talk at all.
Guys, I want to win the rap contest. Like, yeah. Some of the there's so much shit that bothered me in this movie, but like the fact that their whole plan for defeating the Leprechaun is basically a Bugs Bunny like trick.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna dress up like hot hookers and then trick the Leprechaun.
I laughed so hard.
I took a little bit of pleasure in the fact that the annoying DJ dies while dressed as a woman. That somebody has to explain that to his family.
When they shot him and he goes, not in a dress.
Yeah. We found your son wearing a dress. And
the worst part about it is that he goes, you think there's pussy in heaven?
Oh, there's another line involving pussy too that I don't. Oh God, there's so much bad shit.
It doesn't matter. Like, oh yeah, he's bringing all those women up to his apartment and floor, and they're not coming down. So I think he's fucking them to death. Well, that's completely fucking unnecessary.
And of course there is Miss Fontaine, which bizarre.
I'm trying to think of like what's good about this movie.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's, I think, an unintentional comedy is what's good about it. But then if you stop and think about, like, they're trying to make a serious movie, that's just sad.
At this point, I mean, like, this is just a cash grab, I think.
Oh, this motherfucker went straight to DVD.
Yeah, this was a straight to DVD. So I think they're playing, like, to the audience that's, like, buying these movies. They're just, like...
Yeah.
You know, they just want to laugh at these movies. They just want to, like... They just want it to be dumb and goofy. Like, let's just give them what they want.
Yeah, and it is. Like, if that's what they're going for, they knocked it out of the park. But, like, it's... Like, I don't know that I've seen the second, third, and I know I haven't seen the fourth one.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know if this is the one where it goes completely off the fucking rails.
I imagine space has got to be pretty out there.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's like the whole Jason X thing where he's in space and that kind of goes crazy. But
I want to watch that movie again because, like, now it's getting like
there's a decent reason behind why he's in space.
Yeah.
You know, like Hellraiser, they go to space. There's a decent reason why they're in space. Maybe they've got one for Leprechaun. I seriously fucking doubt it. But I don't know if after the first one, they just went, let's get real goofy with it.
Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's just cash in on the name.
Yeah.
People know what it is.
So I think the second one still went to theaters.
Pretty sure. Maybe even the third one?
Might have.
You know what? Let's check it out.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if after the second one they were all straight to video release.
Yeah, that really wouldn't surprise me. I remember the first one being like somewhat popular.
It was actually pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Jennifer Aniston's first movie, I think. At least she was on TV, and then that was her first movie.
Yeah. 93, jeez. No, Leprechaun 2. Leprechaun 3 is straight to video.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so 2 hit theater.
Yep. I just want to see Leprechaun 2. And you can tell that this one's straight to video by the quality of the look of the Leprechaun. Like, you can tell in that poster, like he looks better than he does in this whole movie.
In 2?
Yeah, like just the makeup and stuff. Like,
yeah. I didn't hate the makeup in this one. It wasn't very refined, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Again, they're probably just phoning it in at this point. Reset that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just stumbling over like the makeup and the effects because it's just I don't want to trash them because they're practical, but at the same time
the practical effects were not bad. Like all the chests blowing up, which I mean I think they relied a little too heavy on that. He did that like 2 or 3 times in this movie.
Yeah.
A little much. I mean, because he's supposed to be kind of clever and witty, and he just kind of resorts to the same thing over and over again in this movie.
It's probably a case of like the SFX guy being like, I just learned how to do this. Like,
yeah.
I want to do this as many times as possible.
I got all these squibs.
Yeah. And that was another thing too. In the end, like, when they pull the like, oh, he's right behind you thing again with they switch it on Ice-T and Leprechaun.
Also Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Didn't even think of that. But Ice-T knows well and good that the necklace turns him to stone.
Yeah. Just throw it on him.
Just put the necklace on
Don't
him.
hit him with a fucking chair.
Yeah,
idiot.
Yeah, he beans him with a chair like it's the WWF. And like when he could have just
and then he pimp laughs over him.
Yeah. What's his name? Mac Daddy ain't dying today.
Yeah.
And then he immediately dies after that because he didn't put the necklace on him.
Fucking idiot.
Moron, yeah.
What a maroon.
Oh, it's the bomb. Oh, it's so bad.
I hate it. So I don't know if you're familiar with just watching the Leprechaun smoke weed is irritating. But in the I don't know if it's the 6th or 7th movie or whatever, when he goes back to the hood.
Yeah.
By the way, THA hood. That's what it is in the movie.
Yeah.
There are behind the scenes pictures of Warwick Davis learning how to smoke from a bong.
Oh, wow.
In leprechaun makeup. Oh, let's see what's up with this club.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's a beer. That tastes like the inside of the can a little bit.
Yeah, a lot bit, actually. That's about what I remember from the Utica Club. That and the splitting headache the next day, yeah.
Come on, man. It's double X pure. They still make this in Utica?
Sure.
Why not?
The quality would indicate so, yeah.
That tastes like Utica, yeah. Just so everybody knows, this is the first beer sold after Prohibition.
And it's all from the same batch, actually, too. It's still cutting through it, yeah.
They made it pre-Prohibition, stacked it up during Prohibition, and now they're just selling it. I can't imagine a whole lot of people drink this shit. Well, in Utica, they probably drink a shit ton of it.
Yeah, it's probably big, like, regionally, like Western New York.
Yeah. So, Chris and I have been talking about the idea of getting an official beer of the Big Dumb Monsters podcast. I don't think Utica Club is going to be the one.
Yeah, we have had a storied relationship, Utica Club, but I can't continue.
I would love to be able to stick with quote unquote local beer.
There's good stuff. Like Northway Brewing has good stuff.
Brown's is amazing.
Is local, yeah.
Brown's is local as shit.
They're out of Troy, right?
Yeah. But
Schmaltz is local, but I'm not a big fan of Schmaltz.
No. But I mean, I would love to go with like a cheap beer for our official beer because, we drink a lot.
Yeah. If PBR wants to like,
they're not local.
Yeah. Whatever, I don't care.
Don't get me wrong. I'm wearing a PBR hat right now.
Yeah. We can go local with like we go where the money is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Or where the money isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brown's is a little pricey. I mean, you get what you pay for, but
Brown's Oatmeal Stout is a fine beverage.
They have so many good beers. I definitely could have done without hearing the Leprechaun talking about fucking.
I could have done without seeing the Leprechaun going at it with fucking Miss Fontaine. Yeah. Yeah.
Just realistically, I just could have done without this
movie. Yeah. All right. I feel like we can cut something out of what we've just been talking about over the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll go to the rating because I like.
Are you kidding me?
There's nothing good to talk about.
This is a 2. Yeah. All day 2.
That's exactly what I was going to give it because I'm not putting it at a 1 because it's not as bad as Deathbed, as bad as that was.
No.
Now Donna's going to...
Cool.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it's only the same noise that's been going on for a half an hour.
Yeah. I like I said, it's not as bad as Deathbed, so I can't give it a 1.
No.
Definitely a strong 2.
If you consider this a comedy horror, maybe it's a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think they were trying to play it more straight than comedy.
See, I don't know.
There's so many questions.
Yeah, it seems like it's unintentional, but are they doing that intentionally? But are they clever enough to do that intentionally?
I don't think so. I think they were just so far out of touch with what constitutes serious.
Because if this came out today, I could see okay, maybe they're doing this intentionally.
Yeah,
they're it's just kind of like a meta, they know they're fucking with us.
It's not like I'm gonna get you sucker level meta, but
at this point, 22 years ago, I don't think
No.
I don't think it was done intentionally.
I think this was white dudes trying to portray street culture in a horror movie.
Yeah, I think there's like a bunch of old white dudes sitting around like a conference table and like whatever studio, and just looking at their like demographics. Like, okay, like we have a large African American community, like renting our they like Leprechaun 3 or 3 and 4 for some reason.
Yeah.
Let's cater to what we think.
Let's do one for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like their warped sense of like what they think they want to see.
Yeah.
And like, oh wow.
And really, what it boils down to is, fuck this movie.
Yeah, I sympathize with the guy throwing shit at these three.
Yeah. Well, they're just fucking no good nicks. Like. I don't know how you have like main characters so unlikable. Yeah. You're like when the leprechaun forced the one to kill himself.
Yeah.
Didn't care. It sucks, but oh well.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
What you get for fucking with the leprechaun?
I don't know why I'm doing that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Let's move on. This is not a good movie.
This movie sucks ass.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah. You want some IMDb trivia?
Let's do some IMDb trivia.
All right.
Not to bother you with trivia.
I used to think they were kind of trivial.
This is the least amount of trivia ever.
Right.
Like, it's pathetic. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go through all of it. All of the IMDb trivia here. This is the last entry in the Leprechaun series to be released by Trimark. And up until about now, in this point, 2000, Trimark had a great pedigree.
Yeah.
Like, they made good movies. I don't know, are they still around?
I don't think so. That's a title card I haven't seen in a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Trimark used to put out great movies. This had the closest release date to St. Patrick's Day. It was released to DVD on March 28th, 2000.
What the fuck? Like, how is that even like a trivia fact?
Got me swinging.
Yeah.
You ready? Hold on. This is the 5th movie in the Leprechaun series, although the number 5 doesn't appear anywhere in the title or credits.
Wow.
Yep. Well, because, the 4th one was Leprechaun 4, Leprechaun in Space. This was just Leprechaun in the Hood. Ooh, warning. This has spoilers. First film in the series where the leprechaun is not killed at the end.
Yeah, he gets away with it in this one, basically.
The ending was so weird and ambiguous, I have no idea what actually happened.
I think he somehow either killed or possessed Postmaster P and is now somehow living life as a successful rapper.
Oh.
But, like, also rapping as the leprechaun?
I don't know. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a fucked up Chuck E. Cheese. Basically, like.
This was Daya Vajja's debut.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
I recognize the name only because when I was going through this, I did the better known as. I was like, well, she hasn't been in shit. Click. So she's not part of the better known as.
The Now Playing podcast reviewed Leprechaun 5 In The Hood. This film received 3 recommends. And I don't know what their criteria is.
We could okay, we're gonna add our own Leprechaun 5 fact to this.
The Big Dumb Monsters.
Big Dumb Monsters reviewed Leprechaun in the Hood and said
2 do not recommend.
That's it. All right, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna try to submit that change later.
Yeah, I bet you we can add it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna try to add that trivia fact.
It's gonna be our post recording project.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Is that it for the trivia?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, you
Yep,
did say
that
it
was worthless.
Holy shit. Fucking good thing we have the Better Known As segment.
Yeah.
We will start off, as we usually do, with the film's director, Rob Spera.
That's a snowplow.
Still not my snowplow guy, though.
No. Hopefully he's not hitting my car.
The town plow came by, like, not that long ago. I don't know why they'd be going by again. Anyway.
Was that Vanessa Hudgens in that Scream 5 trailer?
No, she's not in Scream 5.
Oh, okay.
It's the girl, she's in that movie coming out next week, X, the horror movie.
Oh.
Jenna Ortega, I think is her name.
Okay. I just saw a girl get dragged across the street, and it kind of looked like Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh yeah, director Rob Spera.
By the way, Vanessa Hudgens, you're a terrible actress.
That movie Polar with fucking what's his name there, Hannibal Lecter. Why can't I remember his name? Foreign dude.
Mads Mikkelsen.
That's the dude. Yeah.
That movie was weird.
Very weird.
And just like not enjoyable weird.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
weird.
I feel like it was a John Wick like ripoff.
I want to say that was a comic book.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you were right. So it's not a John Wick ripoff, it's a John Wick cash-in.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Anyway, Rob Spera. He's done actually a lot of TV stuff. He did an episode of Supernatural as a director. He did about 8 episodes of Criminal Minds. Looks like 10 episodes of Army Wives. He did a Criminal Minds spinoff, it looks like, 1 episode.
Black Scorpion.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
A TV series which Robert Spera directed 4 episodes of.
Obviously. It's fucking...
He directed an episode of Nightman, which was a horrible comic book turned horrible 90s syndicated TV series. I don't even know what his powers were, but I know like he had one like red eye that shot like a laser out. It was stupid. And really like that's about it. He's done some TV stuff, but nothing really of note. The last movie he directed was called The Sweet Life, and I just happened to click on it because it sounded familiar. And boy, does it sound like a pick-me-up. Kenny Pantalillo and Lolita Nowicki, each struggling with their own brand of demons, meet by chance in Chicago and form a pact to travel across the country to the Golden Gate Bridge to commit suicide together.
Sick.
It's the feel-good hit of the 2016 summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Although, not out of the realm of things I would watch. I'm a sad boy.
Moving on to, I would say I want to say the one person I don't hold ill will against for this movie, but I kind of do.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like, he had to sign his name on the contract.
Yeah, he's here voluntarily at some level, you know? Warwick Davis, who is the titular Leprechaun in all of these
I do
movies.
love him.
He is awesome. He's in... you might not know him out of makeup, but I guarantee you he is in something you have seen and probably loved.
100%.
He is in every single Star Wars movie except A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. So anything after Return of the Jedi, he is in, including Rogue One.
Is he really?
And Solo. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He is also, I think, in like every Harry Potter, if not, most of them at least.
He's gonna be in the TV show.
Yeah. He in 1988 he was Willow, which was a weird like fantasy movie directed by Ron Howard, which I love because I was 9 years old when that movie came out.
Yeah,
like, right in my wheelhouse.
That movie's so good.
Yeah.
You know what sucked though? The Nintendo game.
I do remember that.
Really bad.
Yeah. With Val Kilmer, Joanne Wally Kilmer. I'm trying to think if there's any other like big names in that.
I think there were,
friend
but
of the podcast, Rick Overton in that movie.
Yeah,
as one of the 2 brownies.
Ooh.
Him and Kevin Pollak.
No shit.
Yeah. I although I will say, Amanda and I, because Amanda had never seen it, we tried watching it not that long ago on Disney Plus, and we both fell asleep. Not to the discredit of the movie, though. I think we were just both.
It's just old people thing.
Yeah.
No, that movie's still good.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm excited for the TV series.
Yeah.
It's a continuation of the movie. So
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Good. Because I'm tired of reboots.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know the story. I don't need to go over it again.
Yeah. Man, it's going to suck that Val Kilmer's not going to be in it, though.
He is great in that movie as Mad Mardigan, like this cocky, like, swordsman.
Yep. It's probably his second best movie.
What would you put number one?
Are you kidding me? Tombstone.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was actually thinking, I'm like, Heat? Really? Number one? Like, you're right. Tombstone. Yeah. Really? Batman Forever, number one? The Island of Dr. Moreau is your number one? Like,
The Saint?
let's see. Some of the other things that he has been in, like I said.
Top Gun.
No, not Val Kilmer. Oh, my God. We need to make a remake of Top Gun starring Warwick Davis. We need this.
He's not Iceman. He's Freeze Pop.
Tiny Gun. Like, oh, fuck. We need to make that. Somebody make that. Internet. Come on. You know what to do.
I mean, Hot Shots really missed the mark on that one. Carrie Elways. All right. I'll give you that.
Like I said, he's got a couple of roles in Harry Potter. It looks like Professor Phileas Flitwick.
He was a professor, but he was also like he was
the
banker.
Yeah, in the Gringotts Bank scenes, one of the little goblins.
Yeah, the fucking desiccated corpse of Benjamin Franklin. Yeah.
He did some voices. He did a voice on Star Wars Rebels. It looks like Rook or Ruck.
There was a TV movie called Who Shot Simon Cowell. Unfortunately, it's not based on real life.
Damn it. Too bad. Rogue One, like I said, all of the Star Wars movies. I don't want to...
Grip Hook, that was his name, as the banker in
Harry Potter.
You
go, yeah. He was in an episode of Doctor Who.
Of course he was.
He's British, I believe, so he's issued a role in Doctor Who. He was in the TV series Merlin.
Is he British? I thought he was American.
No, if he's not British, then he's Australian, I think.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's definitely one of those.
He's not Australian.
I'm pretty sure he's at least British.
Australia would eat him alive.
Something in the outback would just make a meal out of him. Sorry, no, this is compelling.
Yeah, he was in all the Leprechaun movies.
He's the Leprechaun in all of the Leprechaun movies.
He was in the 10th Kingdom. You ever seen that?
No, what's that?
That is a TV miniseries, fantasy, kind of like fairy tale kind of thing. Ed O'Neill is in there as a the leader of the goblins tribe.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
He was in. I did not know this existed. There was 1989 Prince Caspian and the Voyage of the Dawn Treader TV series.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, that was
that's got to be British.
Because I was way into those books right around that time too. I read most of those books. Like I said, every single Star Wars property down to Star Tours and the Ewoks TV movies.
My man was in Labyrinth.
He's in Labyrinth.
I didn't know that.
One of the Goblin Corps. Warwick Davis, man. Still putting out work too.
It's like if there's a little person in a movie that you love, it was probably Warwick Davis.
Yeah. If it's not Peter Dinklage, it's Warwick Davis. Moving on to Ice-T, who is also in a whole lot of stuff going back.
Colors.
He did the soundtrack to that. I don't think he was in that movie.
Yeah.
As I was going through his IMDb, he has a credit in Deadly Class. Where is it? Because it's not that long ago.
19, maybe?
Here we go. Ice-T Slot Machine. And I'm like, really? There must have been an Ice-T slot machine in the show. But I'm like, wait
Probably
a minute.
did the voice for it.
But that show would have taken place in 1987, maybe 86, I think at the earliest.
Yeah.
88 at the latest.
Yeah.
Would there have been an Ice-T slot machine at that point?
In a perfect world, yeah.
But judging on his IMDb and I believe he had a music career at that point. I think it is feasible.
No, that was around the time he was famous as
His first credit,
Breakin'?
Fame,
Oh.
the TV series.
Woof.
Fame. But yeah, Breakin' and Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Woof.
And then like he's got a whole load of music videos and stuff.
It's weird that they credit all his music videos.
Yeah, it really like it's just so much to go through in his IMDb.
Yeah.
Trespass, I remember that movie. That was like, I want to say that came out at the same time as like Judgment Night, and like they were very similar movies.
Oh man, Judgment Night. The soundtrack to Judgment Night was so good.
The greatest movie soundtracks ever.
Let's get all these rock bands and all these metal or all these rap groups.
Yeah.
Throw them together.
He was in CB4, which
Oh,
I remember that was out in 1993, so I was 14.
yeah.
I remember me and my friend, we rented that movie, and like
Bliggity, 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 black, y'all.
we were watching it at his house, and like his mom, who was like semi-religious, like
Yeah, it feels like you shouldn't be watching
yeah,
it,
was
right?
in the other room, and like I remember the scene, like we got her to just check, like just completely check out of the situation. Was like one of the characters is like working at like a phone sex line.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm licking your balls and licking your big hairy King Kong balls, like, and she just whoop got up and took off. Yep.
Oh my god, the running gag in that movie about the beer just getting bigger and bigger to the point where he's drinking out of like the fucking ceramic moonshine jug.
Oh man.
If you have not seen CB4, you have wasted your entire fucking life at this point. Chris Rock's best movie.
I want to say one of the writers is a guy named Nelson George, who's like a pretty renowned author.
Yeah.
I know him because he did he came and talked to our class at SUNY when I was there, our writers group.
Yeah.
Fucking cool dude. He's done a lot of TV stuff too, I think he rewrote.
Yeah. I just don't remember him being in it.
Oh, man.
Apparently he was in it as Ice-T.
As himself, yeah.
So it must have been some interaction with CB4 and then like being on tour or playing shows or something.
He was in Surviving the Game. There was another movie that was like a people hunting people movie, which is at the same time as No Escape.
Yep.
Which
The
is a
Jean-Claude
people
Van Damme
hunting people
movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Surviving the Game? Better.
Yeah. That's the one with Ray Liotta, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Tank Girl and Johnny Mnemonic, which we mentioned earlier.
Yeah. I am in love with both of those movies.
I
I will watch Johnny Mnemonic.
I have
to
never
this day.
seen Johnny Mnemonic. It is on my list on HBO Max to watch, though.
I mean, you like cyberpunk shit, right?
Yeah. It's definitely right up my alley.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, just getting that club out. Frankenpenis.
Excuse me.
1996. Well, I'm curious. Outlandish porno spoof featuring a post-surgery John Wayne Bobbitt,
Yeah.
a castrated man who had a super penis.
Directed by Ron Jeremy.
Convicted rapist Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. Yep. Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, like, and you see a lot of interviews, like, he was supposed to be, like, one of the nicest dudes in porn.
Apparently not that nice.
Yeah, I guess not. He was on Duckman
Duckman, yeah.
as Ice-T.
Another USA series. We seem to really they really hit home with us, those USA series like in the 90s.
Yeah, they really do.
He was a voice of Batman Beyond. It's a
Ramrod.
great Batman cartoon.
Yeah, it really is.
He was in the syndicated series VIP, which I used to love when it was out at the time.
I didn't love it. I watched it.
I watched it. Oh yeah, I couldn't give two fucks about the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Pamela Anderson was on it.
hot chicks running around, doing stuff.
You know they made a video game out of that?
Did they really?
Yeah, they sure did.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Anything else? No. Well, I mean, like he's been in a lot of stuff. Most notably, probably,
Law and Order.
yeah, Law and Order, as Special Victims Unit. He's got a weird name. Hold on, what is his name? It's like Odafin.
I think you've already passed it.
Yeah, you're right. I am.
Oh, he's on a few episodes of Chicago PD.
Tutuola. That is a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on 30 Rock as himself and as Detective Odafin Tutuola.
He did a they sort of tricked him into doing audiobook work for a Dungeons and Dragons novel.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't realize it was D&D shit.
Huh. So what, man? They're paying you. Just read the fucking lines.
Yeah.
You're. Is it Dave Chappelle who does the bit about him?
I don't know.
This is pussy juice. He's talking about MD and the detective on I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Dave Chappelle. Oh, what is this liquid? It's clear, it's shimmery, it's sticky. This is pussy juice. Like,
I mean, if anybody would know, it would be Ice-T.
Anthony Montgomery, who played Postmaster P.
Yep.
He was on Star Trek Enterprise.
That was
A Star Trek show.
That was a Star Trek show. I couldn't get into it.
That was one that was on UPN, right?
I love Trek.
Yeah.
I think they've all been CBS shows.
Yeah. No, but it was UPN at the time, I think. It was like right towards the end of that network.
Oh, Channel 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's currently on the TV series Be Positive. I think that's on ABC. I did quite a run on General Hospital. It looks like 8 years, 128 episodes.
Yeah.
He did a lot of TV stuff. The most recent iteration of Magnum PI, Grey's Anatomy.
His name is familiar.
Yeah, House, NCIS. He was on 97 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise. Ensign Travis Mayweather. Looks like he got a promotion too. Sergeant Travis Mayweather. Good for him.
Yeah.
He was on Charmed, Frasier, Stargate SG-1, Jag, Beyond Belief, and the movie Hard Rain, which was terrible. Christian Slater movie.
I used to watch a lot of Beyond Belief.
I should have been like all over that, but I never did.
ESP, Extra Sexual Perception.
Oh yeah.
That sounds steamy.
Steamy. Moving on, Dan Martin. Who the hell was he in this movie? I don't know, but he's in this movie. He is in the movie Heat, which is a great movie. I just watched recently.
So fucking good.
That's an amazing movie. I haven't seen it in so long.
That's in the top 5 of Val Kilmer movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Val Kilmer is in it.
He doesn't
top
really
5
do
De Niro and Pacino movies. I would say
Val Kilmer doesn't do a whole lot in that movie. But
Donna wants to argue that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you stand behind Val Kilmer in this, buddy? That's all you?
Yeah. It's fine.
He looks adamant about this point.
Yeah.
He's very... Oh, no, he broke his steely gate.
Broke eye contact.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we believe you, pal. We believe you.
Yeah, it's fine. No, he's great.
Tablecloth.
Val Kilmer's great. Heat was great. So, therefore, Val Kilmer was great in Heat.
Let's see. What is this dude's name again? Dan Martin. He was on 180 episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful. He was on an episode of Doom Patrol, which is getting good reviews, but I'm not going to lie, I lost interest.
You just don't care?
Real quick. Yeah. He was in the most recent iteration of The Twilight Zone. He's been in Better Call Saul, which I cannot wait for that to come back next month. Shameless, 911. He's been in a lot of TV stuff. Mom on CBS, the School of Rock TV series, SWAT, Fresh Off the Boat on ABC, Criminal Minds.
I like Criminal Minds, but I cannot watch that much of it like a lot of people can.
All of those shows are the same to me, like the forensic and like detective shows. Like I checked out on those a long time ago.
Criminal Minds is a little different because it goes into like the psychology of the criminal and stuff like that, and that appeals to my like true crime nerd side. So that's what sets it aside from other shows. But there's a lot of like meh characters in that.
This dude has been murdering it on TV. How to Get Away with Murder, Franklin and Bash, NCIS, Numbers, Burn Notice.
That was a great show for a few seasons.
He was on looks like 7 episodes of Malcolm in the Middle as a recurring character. What else? Judging Amy, Cold Case, Jag, Everybody Loves Raymond, Grounded for Life, which was a great sitcom which was only like 2 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
With what's his name?
Something Donegal.
Donald Logue.
Donald Logue.
Yeah. Let's see. Ally McBeal, which we mentioned. But the thing we care most about in 2000, he was in the Murder, She Wrote TV movie, Murder, She Wrote, A Story to Die For.
Thank God.
I want to say that's the one that Keith David was in.
I think you're right.
Yeah. J. Michael Straczynski wrote it. Holy shit.
He wrote a shitload of TV.
I know he did all of Babylon 5.
Yeah.
Met him once, and he was kind of a dick to me.
Really?
Yeah. I was at a Comic-Con, and, he was just sitting at a table, and, it was one of those things where, at Comic-Cons, I'm never sure if a writer will sign something for free or if they're charging.
Right.
So, I just walked up, and, I was a huge fan. I'm like, I am such a huge fan. I think he was, writing something at the time. He's just like, thanks. I'm like, would you mind signing? Sure.
Fuck you, man.
Dude. Yeah.
What the fuck are you even here for, then?
Yeah. Dude, fucking cut me some slack. Maybe Keith David wasn't in this one. But somebody in a movie that we have done before was in this one.
Was it Catherine Morris?
Maybe. That does sound familiar.
I think it was.
She does look familiar. Mindhunters.
Pardon us while we
Bone Tomahawk,
tangent.
which I'm dying to see, and it's not available anywhere right now. God damn it.
Really?
Last time I checked, it wasn't. You know what? We're going down a rabbit hole that
Yeah,
pays
no,
off
no.
for nobody.
Hold on. I wanna know. Xena Warrior Princess. Christ.
Silk Stockings.
Gotta watch it.
Regular flavor Murder, She Wrote.
Yep. No, maybe
No,
not.
It wasn't her.
What the fuck?
This has come up before, though. I know this specific title has.
It has.
There's a shitload of people in this, though, so it could have been any one of these people.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Well, fuck it.
Moving on.
You know who was in it? Angela Lansbury. That's all that counts.
That's all that counts. Lobo Sebastian, who played
That's a fucking
Miss
name.
Fontaine in this movie. This is a dude we've actually seen quite a bit over the years. Some of the most recent things he was in: Hawaii Five-0, the newest one; Chicago PD.
The Mule. Was that the Clint Eastwood movie? Sure is.
Yeah, it is.
I can tell by the wrinkles before I even saw his face.
The man's just leather and pipes. Leather and pipes.
I love him to death, though.
He was in SWAT. He was in the Lethal Weapon TV series, Lucifer, MacGyver, the TV series of From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oof. I hear that's not that bad. I just don't want to. I just don't want to try.
I'm curious. I didn't realize it was a Rush Hour TV series, but he was on it.
Ugh.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Castle he was on.
Ooh.
Did an episode of that. Did an episode of Sons of Anarchy. Looks like he did an episode of Reno 911. He was on an episode of Lost. A few episodes of CSI Miami, The Shield. Curb Your Enthusiasm. He did an episode on, which is great.
I've never seen it.
Oh God!
I know everybody loves it.
Amazing.
I just never got around to it.
So hilarious. ER, Ghosts of Mars, which we will be doing at some point in the future.
Yep. It's on the list.
His probably best known role is Little Joker in Next Friday, one of the three main brothers who are the villains of that story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nightman shows up again. High School High with John Lovitz.
Jesus.
One of those late 90s spoof movies. Another USA series, Pacific Blue.
That's it. Yeah, High School High was it was like a spoof of
Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds, yeah.
Yeah. Ivory Ocean, who in this movie, Reverend Hanson. That's right, he was the Reverend.
Yeah.
He was actually in quite a bit of things.
Is he dead now? Because he stopped acting in 2001?
Yeah, he died 2011 at age 65.
Oh, shit.
He's in David Lynch's Lost Highway. He's the mayor in the movie The Mask. Some of the other things, there's an episode of Sliders, a couple episodes of NYPD Blue, ER, Boy Meets World. He was in an episode of Seinfeld.
Blossom.
Yeah, this dude was all over TV for a while. Mad About You, Blossom, Frasier, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Young and the Restless, The Fresh Prince.
Soap Dish.
Roseanne, Amen. Growing Pains.
So nothing really like great that he was on more than one episode of.
Yeah, a lot of one-offs on a lot of TV shows. Alienation, the TV show.
Yeah.
Which I remember watching. And oddly enough, there was somebody else on here in Alienation, the movie.
Really?
Yeah. Which is also awesome.
I haven't seen V yet, so that's a little disturbing.
Jack Ong, he was the
shop
convenience
owner.
store owner.
Yeah.
The reason I saved him was because he was actually in at least one Godzilla movie.
Hold up, wait, go back up. Did I see L.A. Noire?
The video game.
Yeah.
He was a voice, in the L.A. Noire video game.
Sweet. That game was so good.
I did not like that game.
Really?
I like action in video games. I'm not here to solve crimes and take people's statements.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
It was just so different.
Yeah. Also on the TV show VIP.
Wow. Yeah, Godzilla 2000 Millennium.
Yeah, Millennium. He was also in Ultraman too. He was in an episode in Beverly Hills 90210. Pacific Blue, another USA drama series. Mad TV. Ultraman, the Ultimate Hero, the 90s version of Ultraman.
Okay.
Was there anything else? I don't want to.
Legend. Legend.
Legend. Was Legend the movie?
No, it was a TV show.
Oh, okay. No, then never mind. Oh, he's in Mac and Me, which is a notoriously enjoyable, horrible movie. I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, it's not enjoyable. The other part of that description was correct.
Yeah, I know it's horrible.
You ever see the supercut of
Paul Rudd
showing? Yeah,
that is pretty great.
Yeah.
Every single time Paul Rudd was on Conan O'Brien, he worked in a way to show the same clip from Mac and Me.
Yeah, because here's a clip from my new movie.
Yeah,
and then it was me Mac and Me.
It is great. That was going on for 20 something years.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep.
BB Drake. Let's see. She was in a lot of stuff. Also, she had a voice in the Boondocks cartoon. Which was coming back and now apparently is not.
It's a very non-PC cartoon.
Yeah.
I remember when it was just a comic strip.
Yeah. It used to be a daily comic strip.
Yeah.
She was in Friday After Next, since I mentioned we had the other dude, Lobo, Sebastian, was in Next Friday. She's in Friday After Next.
She was in the Bernie Mac show.
Bernie Mac show.
I did like that show.
That is a very good show. It doesn't get a lot of play.
No,
but that was a good show. She's in Space Jam. Let's see. I don't want to cut her short. She was in Martin for a couple of episodes. She was in 7 episodes of A Different World. L.A. Law. Bebe's Kids. I remember that movie.
We don't die. We multiply. We Bebe's Kids.
House Party. Yeah, that's the one who was in Alienation, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Highway to Heaven. Again, The Jeffersons. Xanadu. Another notoriously watchable, horrible movie, apparently.
Isn't that like a disco movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of 70s and 80s TV. The Love Boat.
I'm good on
Potter.
I'm good on disco.
Yeah. And that's really about it. Moving on. Eric Mansker. This dude was in a lot of he did a lot of stunt work over the years. He just did a stunt on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Okay, sure. Okay. Mighty Joe Young, the Steel movie. I never saw that. I used to love that comic though. Get Shorty, which is a great movie. Congo. Naked Gun 33 1/3, Demolition Man, True Romance,
Falling Down,
Loaded Weapon 1, which I think is a pretty funny parody movie. People Under the Stairs, he did some work on.
Oh shit!
Some stunt work. Predator 2, Men at Work,
Toy Soldiers,
Marked for Toy Soldiers. That's a good movie too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in a very long time. Glory, that's a great movie. Roadhouse, he did some stunts for. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, which we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
They Live.
The Serpent and the Rainbow.
Yes. Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah. He started on The Thing doing stunts.
Yeah, 1982 is The Thing. So he's been on several movies that we've covered.
Awesome.
Some of the other acting work, he's been in Pacific Blue of the USA Network fame.
That show comes up almost as much as Murder, She Wrote, if not more.
Silk Stockings. In Living Color, the sketch is called the Arsenio Hall of Justice. That's
Jesus
amazing.
Christ.
He was one of the Jamaicans in Predator 2. But the thing we are most interested in, he had several roles. Looks like 3 roles, all different on Murder, She Wrote between the years 1984 and 1985.
Awesome.
Security guard, party guest. Oh, no. And relative.
I'm so glad we're back on a roll.
Yes. It was, we had that drought for way too long.
It was grim. It was a grim month.
He was in Hill Street Blues, Star Trek 3, Airplane 2, 9 to 5.
Prophecy.
Not the Christopher Walken one, though. I've never heard of that one. That looks very crazy, though.
It does.
She lives. Don't move. Don't breathe. There's nowhere to run. She will find you.
Great. I don't care. From the creator of The Omen. The Omen was a great movie.
That is a good movie. It's all for you, Damien.
That doesn't look great, though.
Stephen M. Porter. Let's see. What was he in? Most recently, Shameless.
Scorpion was a good show.
That was on, on CBS, I believe.
Yeah.
Heart of Dixie, which is on the CW. There had to be
Bones, Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is still going.
Somehow. That show's been off for like 20-something years, I think. Boston Legal, $1 Million Baby, he was in that movie. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, ER. He was in Best in Show, which is a great, hilarious comedy.
Best in Show is so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's right up there with A Mighty Wind.
Yeah.
And Spinal Tap. Like,
I think Best in Show might be the best of those, like, Christopher Guest, like, mockumentary comedies.
Yeah.
Waiting for Guffman is great, too. You better be a doorman in my neighborhood if you're wearing that outfit. Oh, God. He was in an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Did an episode of The X-Files, Party of 5, Third Rock from the Sun, an episode of Friends, Platypus Man. That was Richard Jeni's TV show, the sadly departed Richard Jeni.
I know that name.
He was a comedian, stand-up comedian. He was really great.
Is he the one that killed himself?
Yes.
In the hotel room or something?
Committed suicide, yeah. Murphy Brown, Wings, Mad About You, which came up earlier, Growing Pains, which also came up earlier.
Yeah. Golden Girls.
Yeah, Golden Girls. And that's about it. But this
No. After MASH.
Oh, After MASH. The little watched sequel follow-up to MASH.
Yep.
So that dude was all over TV for a while. And that will do it for the Better Known As. Yeah, Leprechaun 5. God, we're at the part in the movie where they're putting the makeup on and shit. Like,
yeah. So, like, imagine the men putting on makeup and dresses scene from Tu Wong Fu and make it almost unwatchable. And that's what you have here.
Not integral to the story in any way.
Not empowering at all.
Not entertaining. Like, yeah.
Just make it bad. And that's what you have.
Like, I don't understand. Like,
why is he wearing that headlight with, like, I don't get it.
There's
like, when he was out looking for 4-leaf clovers to put in the weed, I get it.
Yeah.
Why is he wearing them now?
Why didn't he shave his mustache and goatee? I don't know. Like I said, this is a Bugs Bunny level plan that they're executing. Like,
I hate it.
Yeah, this movie is not good. I mean, I'm sure though the first Leprechaun is better.
It is. It's much better.
I haven't seen it. I think since it first came out.
It tries to be a very serious movie, and it kind of is. Like, it's a little goofy because it's a leprechaun, but whatever. He's dangerous and he's scary. Like in the first one, he kills a dude by jumping on him with a pogo stick in a toy store. Like it's brutal.
Yeah. And this one, he just points at people and blows their chest up.
Yeah, and smokes weed and fucks.
Leprechaun fucks. Okay.
This guy fucks.
This guy fucks. Yeah, I like I said, I can't recommend this movie.
Do not recommend.
I'm glad we talked about it. I am so fucking done with it.
There's somebody out there that loves this movie. I don't know why.
I'm not one of them.
It can't be for like legitimate reason. It's got to be because it's so fucking ridiculous.
Irony, probably just irony.
Yeah,
like, yeah. But, oh man, is it bad?
Yeah. Like what could you possibly get out of this movie that's not presented 10 times better in 1,000 other movies?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like it seems like they cut every corner possible basically in making this movie.
Yeah.
You know, like they didn't put the money in the writing, they didn't put the money in the effects, they didn't put the money in hiring actors.
They put I would say they probably put a fair amount of money in effects. But they just kind of repeated the same gags over and over again.
Yeah.
They probably put a lot of money into getting Ice-T in this movie.
Probably, yeah. I'm going to say Ice-T and probably Warwick Davis, too, are the biggest probably chunks of money.
At this point?
Yeah.
I don't think Warwick Davis wasn't doing that much at this point in his career.
I mean, this is 2000. He's definitely in all of the Star Wars movies. He got 6 of those under his belt at that point, I think. If not 5, maybe at least. No, 4, because Phantom Menace was out at that point, I think.
Phantom Menace came out in 99.
Yeah.
So yeah. 2.
Well, he's got. You're right. Phantom Menace, Jedi, and then 2 Ewok movies.
No, I don't think he was in the.
Yeah, he was.
Was he? I thought he was in the show.
We just talked about it.
Yeah. I spaced out.
So yeah, maybe he's not in Harry Potter at that point. He's in Willow. Like that's probably the big thing he's known for at that point, and even that is like not huge.
Yeah, well, Willow was what 88.
Yeah, 88.
Yeah,
it was a Lucasfilm movie. That's got some heft to it.
So it was like 12 years prior, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I
hate this fucking movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything to say other than
there's nothing.
It's not good.
Let's talk about anything else.
It's not good.
No. Hey, it's Dad. Don't watch this movie unless you've been drinking and you've got a bunch of friends around you in a safe space. Okay.
In that case, have at it. Rip it apart.
Yep. Fuck this movie up. Also, fuck this movie.
Sorry, I was just looking at our schedule. I want to make sure we're not too crap heavy coming up. not only for the audience's sake, but for ours.
I don't think it's great.
It's not. I think we've been in worse straits than we have.
Oh man. Oh, our next movie is a fucking gem.
Doozy. But at least it's a classic.
It's doozy. A classic piece of shit.
Yeah. I'm excited for the one after that because I haven't seen it in a very long time.
I've never seen it. You know what, guys? We've got really good movies coming up mixed in with some turds. With some shit. Which I think is the golden ratio. Like, there's more good than shit on the board right now. Which is, I think, how we want to keep it. Because it's fun to watch the shit movies. Yeah. Like, as much as we complain about them.
But it's also fun to complain about them.
Yeah, like watching them, not great. Talking about it afterward, entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I think that's what we're going to keep doing. It's mostly good, a little bit of shit sprinkled on top.
I want to dole out some treats every now and then.
Yeah.
Pay you guys off for being loyal fans.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't I don't want to watch this movie ever again.
Yeah, I don't need to see the sequel. Like, I don't care what happens.
Nope.
Yeah.
When we're done here, I'm going to show you pictures of Warwick Davis smoking a bong.
Excellent.
In Leprechaun makeup.
I think we're going to barely crack an hour on this episode because like, we have a big chunk of like sitting here waiting for noise to stop.
Yeah. Snowblowers were noisy. I don't know. We're at an hour 22 here.
So we'll probably have like an hour flat.
We'll probably get about an hour.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not the quantity, it's the quality.
Yeah.
And both of those are low in this episode.
But are somehow still higher than that of the movie.
Yeah. I think we're going to get the fuck out of here. We have shit to do. We'll give you our socials, and then we're going to go away. So, as always, the website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. Our email, if you want to send us anything, movie suggestions, beer suggestions, if you are a part of the Utica Club social media team, maybe, hit us up.
Send us some club membership cards. That's all I'm saying. Make it
Hey, I'm not afraid to make Utica Club the official beer of the Big Dumb Monsters podcast.
I'm afraid of the effects of making Utica Club the official beer of the podcast.
Yeah, it won't lead to anything good other than cirrhosis of the liver. But you could do that. BigDumbMonsters@gmail.com. If you are looking to tweet at us about anything, you do that at dumb_monsters. You can find our Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. And if you are a part of the slasher community, the all horror social network, we are Big Dumb Monsters podcast on there.
Also on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. You can check out the slideshow version of the show on YouTube, the Big Dumb Monsters channel. We also just picked up a new podcast platform this week. We are now also on Reason.
Reason.
Reason, is it Reason FM or just Reason? Whatever it is, we're on it.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah, we're on it though.
But yeah, if you have a way to rate and or review on whatever platform you're listening on, we would much appreciate if you could do that. Good ratings and reviews help other people find the show, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends,
and they tell two friends,
and so on and so forth. So we're going to get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah.
We're done wasting your time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.